Poinson's coming today.
Oh, Hall of Famer.
He's being appropriately worn out.
Starters for Saturday yet?
Not which game yet. Logan Allen and Joey Cantillo will be starting both games. We're not sure who will be where yet. I'll as soon as I get confirmation on that, I'll let you guys know.
For Allen's WBC related, is there a rhythm for like who you want to see first? Is that a process?
Carl maps out all the pitching, so obviously Joey's been out here the longest, getting ramped up, so it's just more of that type of thing.
What did you like most about what Joey gave you, especially like the last 6 weeks of the season?
I think when you look at 2025 with Joey, he comes into camp competing for a spot in the rotation, makes the team as a bullpen, and really wasn't able to sustain that length just with the way our season went, but turned into a very good, short-term reliever for us. Then we tell him we're going to option you to go get built up. The injury happens. Then he gets built up, comes back as a starter, throwing well. With a few things to work on, we option him again, and then comes back and is part of that historic run that those guys went on all the way to game 3. The game plan was, how do we get the ball to Joey? So if you look at that just journey across 2025, to watch him handle all of those different things, never complain, never argue, put his head down, do the work, and we got to see what Joey Cantillo could be as a starter in this league. It was a really exciting year for him and for us, and really, really excited to see what's in store for Joey this year.
What is it about when a changeup is that good? Like as a hitter, just what gives you so much trouble?
I mean, it looks like a fastball. Obviously, there's no way to pick it up. But also what it does is it creates a lot of hitters start to sit on the changeup, which then now the fastball's by them. Talking about 4+ pitches from Joey. And when you have to, as a hitter, you can pick one, you can do all sorts of things, but you really don't know what he's going to throw at the end of the day. So his changeup, I like to call it a stop ball. It just looks like the ball stops in midair and drops, and definitely one of the better changeups in our game.
We were talking to Manzardo this morning. He said he put on quite a bit of muscle, but that his focus is more on like situational hitting, almost not trying to get it out of the ballpark all the time. Just what's kind of been the message there with him in terms of approach?
Just keep hitting. I think any hitter who's trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark is going to struggle. For Manzo, with putting on the extra strength, he doesn't have to try anymore. When the ball's there and he's ready to hit it, it's going to travel. And we saw it with Kyle multiple times throughout the year, using the whole field, using the middle of the field. He's a really, really good hitter, and he also happens to have power. And I think he's just starting to tap into who he could be.
How much, as a manager, you have so many players, Joey and Kyle too, man, who like, you get that taste of success. So then like Kyle comes back jacked. Like you can tell that the player wants to build off of that. Just how exciting is that to kind of watch that motivation develop?
Yeah, and I mean, you don't play in the league for 10+ years by accident. You have to constantly learn more about yourself, how to take care of yourself better, what it takes. Because as you get older, it's harder to sustain it. And to watch a lot of our young players go into the offseason with goals and meet them, for some exceed them, it just shows their maturity and their growth that whatever I did last year wasn't enough. I want more. And when we get 26, 40, 50 guys doing that, that's when you really start to see that sustained success, because you have to motivate yourself to get better and to grow as an individual and as a player. And we have a number of guys in camp that did that this winter.
We talked about Manzo last month about 4 to 5 days a week from him at first. It's like sets you guys up best for success. Like what would that do for the rest of the configurations?
I mean, it allows us to float the DH around. It allows us to get guys that we want to play more consistently off their feet and get them a DH day without taking their bat out of the lineup. It allows us to do a lot of things. And, the goal obviously that's how we wanted Kyle to go through the winter to prepare, was to be ready to play first base 4 to 5 days a week. How we shake out, we won't know until we get into the season, we get into the flow. But Kyle did a tremendous job putting on strength. He's been working on his speed and agility. He said he feels faster, he feels quicker. A lot of times when you put on strength, you do get faster and quicker. And so we're really pumped at the work that Kyle put in and continues to put in, and really excited for his future.
Where could Brito fit in defensively?
So obviously Juan's main position is second base, but he's been working at first and third as well. So you're going to see him at all 3 spots throughout the spring. The switch hitting ability, the offensive profile we're really excited about, and he's a really good athlete that can play multiple positions. I don't know how much outfield he's going to play, but he has the ability to go out to right field. So just like a lot of our players, we want as much defensive flexibility, versatility as we can. So we just don't know how the season's going to shake out. And when you have experience at multiple positions, it creates an opportunity to get your bat in the lineup more often.
Just thinking of guys who can hit right-handed and we play right field. Rodriguez, Martinez, Fairchild, anybody else?
Well, I think we have 4 right-handed hitters on our 40-man.
Yeah.
So yeah, if Juan Brito can play all of those roles, obviously it's beneficial for him and for us. Thank you.
What do you like about Fairchild as an NRI guy?
Stewart obviously has a track record in this league of really hitting lefties well. Very good defense in all 3 outfield spots. He's, someone who has worked tremendously hard and knows who he is as a player, and and could be a really good compliment for us at some point this year. And we identified him very early in the offseason as somebody that we wanted to bring in. He's a great teammate, great human. Excited for him to go represent, his family's heritage in the WBC. And but we're going to see a lot of him early before he takes off, and to try and get him built up to go play. Yeah, he and Bazan are going to play quite a bit before they leave. We need to get their innings ramped up. So.
It kind of goes without saying, but Fry was saying in July that he was really missing playing the field, and he's been saying this spring just how nice it's been to be catching it. Do you see a reinvigorated, almost just that energy of being able to be out?
I see a free David Fry. I think last year, even throughout the whole season, it was there were 2 different David Frys. You had from 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock, it was rehabbing David Fry. Oh, and go strap it on and go DH tonight, or go be ready to pinch hit. And for him to be, a fully cleared baseball player who can play in the field, it's going to free up his mind. It's going to allow him to just go out and be David Fry, and just continues to be the tremendous human being and leader that he is as well.